Figures it's wet.
Golshi. 気合いだ。どうすんだ。出発。タイキックで。
Speedo. Speedo! Nice power. More speed, I guess? Hello, Nam. Welcome. We are playing Umamusume today. I have been exhausted this week, and I was like, I can't go 3 days without streaming, so we're playing Umamusume. We're finishing the Golshi event. We're getting that bread! Guess we're just at speed again. How is everybody this afternoon? Sorry, evening. It's evening already. I took a nap when I came home, hence the reason for the late stream. I did not wake up like I was planning to. Because I'm really good at that. I'm really good at setting an alarm and not actually waking up for it. Oh my god, enjoy Rush Hour. Rush Hour is a great movie. Love Rush Hour. So funny. Alright, we only need to take one rest. That's not bad. Could have been worse. Bopulops Brimbo? Bye, Nom! Thanks for stopping in. Welcome, BB, welcome. Alright, what do we got here? I mean, we could definitely take this. It's not the greatest skill, but we can definitely take it. Hold on, blowing my nose. Alright, we actually have like some pretty solid power. You bought a truck today? What kind of truck? Like a pickup truck? Or like a box truck? Or like a Tonka truck? Oh my god, god damn it, gold chip. Oh, Toyota Tacoma's a good car. My coworker has that car. So when are you moving? And are you taking that lady's dog when you move? Oh, this is Jover. End of the month is when you head out? But the real... No, you're not taking the doggy, but I thought you said you were gonna try and take the dog.
くるっと回ってワオ
Everyone needs a dog. Not even taking all the clothes you have. Oh my goodness. You're just doing the whatever I can bring in the... Whatever you can fit in the car is what you're taking? Damn. But you said that the lady doesn't take care of the dog.
2週間目のセミくらい
Poor dog. Dog deserves better.
なあ走ってきていいか
Bruh, rent a U-Haul trailer. Rent a U-Haul trailer. Like the trailer hitch, not the full U-Haul. Stuff all this shit in the U-Haul trailer and put the dog in the front seat. Dog is worth. Dog is worth. What are you doing that you're making so much money? Also, where did you find this job?
よっしゃ
Also, everybody else, welcome, welcome. Who is lurking in the chat? I appreciate you being here, whether you speak or not.
鳥の数数えてたらこれ
Alright, what do we got here? Speed. Wow, these are not so great. We're gonna take it though. I mean,
ぶつかり稽古かいいぜ任せろ
did you need to learn anything specific, or are they gonna train you? Like, did you need to have a prior skill set? Or they're just like, bruh, come and we'll teach you. On-the-job training? Okay. I mean, sounds good to me. Just be careful if you have to climb onto high things.
飽きてきたでゴルシ
Speebs. Whips. Speebs. Whips. Speeds.
気合いだもう無理
You get a bucket truck, so you don't even need your truck to do the work. You get a work truck too. That's pretty dope. What are you gonna do with those fat stacks once you finish your training and you're making big bucks?
舞台を踏み鳴らしてやるぜ
Buy more gold property. Okay. Okay. Listen, when you're ready to build a house, hit me up. I will help. I thought I was gonna say, are you gonna buy more gold? And more jewels for your treasure chest? Just don't forget to take your treasure stash with you when you leave. Don't be leaving it in your secret hidey spot. Yeah, totes. When you're ready to build a house, you hit me up. I've got you. I'm excited. I'm happy for you, bro.
鳥の数数
You're gonna leave your treasure stash with your parents? Okay, at least you're leaving it somewhere, I hope, safe. I hope your parents are trustworthy. I'm sure they are.
余裕余裕
Is it gonna be, like, hard for you to be so far away from family? Because, like, it sounds like you're traveling quite the distance.
金銀財宝
I cannot buy a skill, so we're just gonna keep going.
注目の一番人気1番ゴールドシップ
実力は完全に上位
Gold ship. But you should get a puppy once you're settled. Or are you gonna be like traveling all the time? Oh, okay, then that's good. That it's not that big of a departure from what you're doing. What are you rushed for? Oh, she's cutting in. She's cutting in quick. Traveling all the time. So you're not even gonna like... You're not even gonna be... Are you getting an apartment? Or are you just gonna travel with all your shit? Oh, she's struggling. Come on, Golshi! You gotta get to the outside! Oh, she comes in third here. Not the worst, not the best. Damn, how long are you gonna do that for? That doesn't sound like sustainable long term, but maybe you like that. Like, what about finding a girl or getting a pet? Damn, I can't believe we came in third. And is like the Airbnb covered by your work? I would hope they're covering it. Like if they're gonna excuse me, ask you to travel so much. Alright, I have 5 turns. We're gonna take this race. $3K per week is $150K a year. I figure if I do good for 3 or 4 years, I'll have enough saved to do anything. That's true, assuming you don't spend frivolously on, like, drinking or going out. Especially if, like, your top end is $15,000 a week. That'd be actually bonkers. But that is also, like... That's also, like, pre-tax amount, isn't it? So... What the fuck? Is there a race I can take here? She is not a good mile runner. Yeah, but that would be kind of bonkers if you did that, right? I can't do that. Let's grab us a skill. Yeah, I mean, it certainly sounds like it could set you up really well for a long time if you can pull it off. It's just a lot of traveling, man. I don't know if I could have done that, even in, like, before being old. Oh dear. Fire truck. So now the question is, like, if you're gonna be, like, traveling all the time, how are you gonna buy gold? That's my question, because, like, you're not gonna sit there with a car full of gold. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Totes true. It's still a considerable amount of money. Oh, you just buy it and send it all to your dad? Alright, we're gonna skip to the middle.
ここからスパート
Oh, she's going.
中山の直線は短いぞ。後ろの子たちは間に合うか。互いに足を止めている展開。このまま直線での
He has a bunch of collections of his own. Of what, though?
残り200。食い下がるアグネスタキオン。アグネスタキオン。食らいついていく。ゴールドシップ。
But, like, do you have a safe or something for him to keep it in? Because that seems so risky to just be keeping that at your dad's house.
勝利です。この子にかなう馬娘はいるのか。
Nice. We win. Alright, I can't believe we won that with our terrible mood. We take it. We're gonna take a rest. God damn it, stop being sleep deprived. That's only my job. Alright, that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. Alright. Wow, we did really crap. Actually, 51 power is not bad. We'll take that. No, it sounds like you've got it sorted out. I'm just imagining your dad's house with like a room that just has like a stack of gold shit, like little gold bars and stuff, of just things that you've been sending it. Excuse me. Oh my god, this cough has not gotten any better. Just sending him stuff every month or so. And then like he just like randomly gets freaking like rubies and sapphires appearing in his mailbox every other week. By the time you get back to his house, it'll have a literal pirate's chest of stuff. 6? Come on, Golshi. Yeah, get in front of her. Exactly, it's like just a room filled with freaking gold bars and jewels. Get it, gold ship! Look how long her legs are. I'm telling you though, when you're ready to design your own house, we're gonna build you like a treasure room. We're gonna build you a proper treasure room. We can build you a proper pirate room with a proper like safe and everything. It'll be dope. I tell you that I did not get to have this as a client, but one of my ex-boss, the good ex-boss, not the bad ex-boss, a moat in your treasure room, just in the treasure room. So my good ex-boss had a client that he spent 7 years building a house for, and this house, there was no house on the property when he bought the property. So the property was originally a horse, like a pretty sizable horse ranch. Or like a prestigious polo horse ranch. So he bought a house that had like a 50-horse paddock barn in it. On it. And he turned the paddock barn into a freaking classic lyric late June. Yeah, let's not. We need to make sure we're ready for summer. He turned that room into a jewel gallery. Literally, he bought a collection of precious stones and gems. And he spent, like, so much money on the collection alone. Let's talk about that first. But then on top of that, spent more money cladding this entire thing, this entire interior of the building, into a gallery to show off this precious jewel collection. Absolutely freaking wild. And it's like, because it's a 50-horse, you know, stall building, it's just this giant, long building that he clad in sapele wood and glass to show off all these jewels. what rich people do with their money, right? He had my boss. My boss was a very good craftsman, and did like carving in his own free time. He carved for that guy a bunch of like horse statues, beautiful, beautiful pieces of art that he put all over this thing. It was actually bonkers seeing it. Yeah, it was very cool. It was very cool. When I saw the pictures, I was like, when do I get to design something like that? Dude, it's not just a room, it's like a freaking, I don't know, 500-yard corridor. It was insane. Because you gotta imagine, like, if you have a barn or like a building that is big enough to hold 50 horses, and each of those horses need like, I don't know, at least a 10 by 10 stall, if not bigger. That building must have been humongous. And it was just big and long. It wasn't like a square building or anything. What do I want here? I need stamina. I need stamina. Yeah, just actually crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But you know. When you, if you were to see this man's, like, the house that they spent 7 years building. They spent 7 years building that house, by the way, and the couple got divorced in the process of the house building. Because it was just so long. But the amount of woodwork and detail that they did in that house was actually insane. Like, we're talking coffered wood ceilings, so much mahogany it'll make your nose bleed. Everything in that house was handmade custom, the way the guy wanted it. So it was like, it sounds like a dream job, honestly. I can't imagine the man spent anything less than 50 million building everything for it, because it was just, it was insane. It was just absolutely insane. Umamusume is still a really good skill. But we're gonna take Homestretch Haste. One day I'll have a client that'll just throw money at me and be like, design me the prettiest thing ever. Oh, I believe it, man. I believe it. I am gonna be so bad in this race because we don't have stamina. Oh, man. Well, she's got a lot of ground to cover. Sold their 5,000 square foot house to buy a 1,500 square foot house 4 blocks away. Why? Hello gaming, welcome. Oh, can she lock in enough though? We're looking like we're coming in third here. Oh, maybe second? Maybe second? Yeah, we clinched second. Look, man. People do crazy shit with their money, for sure. Also, welcome, Hello Gaming. This is your first time in chat. Hello, hello. There's a guy up here. So, up here in upstate New York, there's this town a few hours from me called Skaney Atlas. Beautiful, beautiful historic town. There is a wealthy... I think he's like I want to say like a garbage baron. I don't know how else to put it. Like the guy owns like the dumpster businesses up in upstate or something. And this man... Oh my god, are you serious? Did you really just fail? You stupid Golshi. Wow, getting that so early is actually kind of nuts. The man did the same thing. There was like a humongous $5 million house on a lot, leveled it, completely leveled this house, and then built a $15 million house on the lot, how he wanted it. But see, like, I kind of get why he did that. I'm not saying it's justifiable. I'm not saying it's justifiable, but I'm saying, like, I see the reason behind it. And why I say I see the reason behind it is because in Skinny Atlas, it's a lakeside town, and it is the prettiest lake town here in upstate New York. And, oh, this guy has well more beyond $15 million. This guy is, like, in the hundreds of millions of net worth. So, I get why he did it, because it is very hard to purchase lakeside real estate these days. There are no more empty lots that I'm aware of, and there are very few properties that are subdividing their lots that are oversized. So, to get premier lakeside property there that's so close in proximity to the town, more specifically, is extremely difficult. So I get why he spent $5 million on, like, literally just land when you think about it. Oh, she's got a clear shot. She's on the outside. I'm not saying it's the smartest way to spend your money, but I mean, like, if you're making hundreds of millions of dollars, go for it. Like, right now, we're kind of re-entertaining an old client or an old potential client. And, this guy is, like, one of the CEOs of these big pharma companies. The CEO or the CFO or something. So, like, he's making bank. This guy has to be raking in at least, like, 20 mil a year, not including any other, like, personal investments or things. He used to be, like, a big baddie at, like, Johnson & Johnson. So, he's got money. And it's clear by the house that he bought that he's got money. Because he's also up in that Skinny Atlas area. Nice win! So, you know, like, they have the money and they want to pay me to design them something, I'll happily take their money. I will say, it's a lot of fun, like, not to, like, shit on regular people, but you can still buy other land and make a fucking lake. Yeah, but it's the prestige, man. They want the prestige. They don't give a flying rat's ass about... They want to be, like, in the prime real estate, close to town, on the prestigious clean lake, that they can put their big-ass boat on. Look, man, everyone chooses to spend their money in different ways. Well, yeah, I gotta take my vitamin B12. Because the doctor says I don't have enough. We're gonna die! It's Dick Will- Oh, yeah! Absolutely! I never said it wasn't! Oh, we're actually gonna lose here. We're actually just gonna straight up lose. We don't have the stamina for this. Or the guts. But you know what? It's Golshi. You're right. You're right, gaming. You're totally... Oh, not when we late start! We're gonna speed this up. I don't want to skip. I want to see how she does. 12, 11. If she can get herself into, like, 8... Oh yeah, she might actually have a shot at this. At least top 5. Problem is she's on the inside right now. Second place, okay. I'll take it considering we were not favored at all. I mean, I'm sure everybody says something like that. But yeah, you could do a lot with $1 billion. That's why it kind of blows my mind when you have, like, these superstars who have hundreds of millions of dollars and then they somehow manage to go broke. Oh yeah, who needs a freaking yacht? Yachts are stupid. I'm gonna take that risk. Oh, well, I lost. I lost the gamba! I don't see the appeal of a yacht. Even like a small one. I don't see the appeal of it. It just never made sense to me. That's why you need to get your long-term portfolio. You work really hard for the next few years, you get your long-term portfolio, and then you like settle down and buy a nice house and chill max. I hope your intention is to like at least put some of that stuff into like ITFs and stuff. And index funds. I need... Hold on, I need to check and see which of the events I need to do. The Fukushima stakes, and then we're done. So that's in 2 months. Yeah, chill maxing, exactly. Oh, I can't. It's right on the Tenno show. Shit. Yeah, I think that's probably a smart idea. There we go. Oh, that's a nice speed boost. Alright, we're skill level 3. Nice stamina training. Yeah, I agree. You should periodically be talking to your accountant or an investment strategist. Either one works. We're gonna buy Pure Heart, and then we're gonna go for Beeline Burst next round. Yeah, I'm curious how you did get the job. Because, like, it seems kind of random that you were just like, yo, I'm moving down south tomorrow. And I'm like, what? It was just so random because you seemed so, like, comfortable before. Does he also work for this company that you're now joining? Alright, Golshi, let's slowly start working our way up here. Yeah, she's moving. That's good, that's good. I want you to be comfortable at the very least. Does she have what it takes to break through the pack here?
余ってしまっているかもしれません。一息つけるといいです。
She's on the outside making her break. She's in third place. Oh my god, she's just gapping these kids. I mean, I guess, yeah, that's not exactly the most comfortable of comfortables. Do not let her pass you. Oh my god, she just blasted you, Goldship. She's freaking gone. Oh my god, we came in third. That was bad. Not good, not good! We ran out of stamina. Hi, Alfonso. Welcome, welcome. Don't you start classes? Or didn't you start classes? How are you still here? I know, I saw, Alfonso, that you hit the 200 pulls. I'm sorry, man. That sucks so much. Oh, you had online classes. That's nice. Then you didn't have to go sit in the classroom. It's kind of nice. How has my week been? Pretty tiring. So it's my first week back. Or rather, it's like not my first week back. Last week was my first week back. But this week was like pretty crazy start of the week, and things have been getting a little bit edgy at work. My boss is about fed up with the crew guys lying and covering for each other. So, he's throwing down the hammer. And I've just been tired. I've been tired. I haven't been sleeping all that great. Oof, you twisted your knee. I hope you're okay. What did you do to twist your knee? Alright, let's go. Let's go turn on that gas. You can't let Suzuka sit in the front like that, or you're never gonna catch her.
ここからスパート。一気にレースが動きます。先頭は見合ったまま。これは直線勝負になるか。ゴールドシップ。前を狙っているぞ。最終コーナーを曲がって。
Alright, she's putting on the gas.
上がってまいりました。ゴールドシップ。ゴールドシップ。追い上げる。抜け出したのは当然上だ。だが後続も追いすがる。200を通過。
Is it enough?
ゴールドシップ。サイレンス鈴鹿。ゴールドシップ。抜け出した先頭。ゴールド
It is! Oh no! That's unfortunate, Alfonso. Why is he just trying to do judo moves on you at work? What? Guy out here doing judo moves on my boy. I really want to take that, but I don't want to risk it, so we're gonna rest. And that one's pretty good too. I really don't want to take this power training, but it's looking like we might. Or why are you calling Alfonso a donut?
気合は十分です始めましょう宴がレースか
Oh, I see. It's a brown image, like brownie mage. Got it. I got it. I got the joke. I was a little slow. That was a bad joke. That's like dad level joke there, BB.
注目の一番人気10番
Yeah, I was just looking at that as a donut as well. I'm like, why are you calling Alfonso fat?
スタートです各馬娘
Damn, blowing corner at depth so early. Here she goes on the outside.
最後のコーナー最初に駆け抜けてきたのは2番ここでかわして先頭
I mean, there's also the poop emoji.
外から上がってきたのはゴールドシップ並んでくるゴールドシップゴールドシップすごい足だゴールドシップ追い込んでくるゴールドシップ抜け出した残り200ゴールドシップ追い上げるエアブルーム食らいついていく先頭相手ゴールドシップ強い
That's rude though. I mean, true.
ゴールドシップ
I'm not even denying that that's rude. This is a pretty mid run. Not very good run. But we're just doing it for the fans. We need to get Golshi to 5 million fans. Or whatever, it was like 5,650 something. Something crazy. We will hit our triple B though, which is good. We want to run in the Japan Cup.
今日はどうお願いします
Rice is hard, man. You need to... So, for Rice... I basically ran her...
彼気を失ってたわ
I ran her full stamina with the two legacies.
16番ゴールドシップ
Sorry, no, I ran her full power. I ran her power, one power and one stamina with the two legacies. And then did stamina and speed cards on her. Oh yeah. Tazuna's mood buffs are so good for Rice because she automatically makes herself depressed half the time.
日本勢は対抗できるのかこうしたスタート各馬娘綺麗なスタートを
Her support events are so good.
好レースが期待
I mean, you better make use of the card. You got it.
13番外から行く内を回ります
All right, can she get from 60? No, not if she's positioned in the middle like that. She needs to move to the outside.
ポツンと1人6番12番先頭をキープこれは面白い
There's no way she can cut through all these people unless she gets to the outside.
完全に予想外でした
大欅を越え4コーナー
She's moving.
は動かない果たして抜け出すのは誰だゴールドシップから仕掛けどころだゴールドシップから仕掛けどころだまだ1マス以上の差があるぞここから
All right, she's on the outside. She made it to the outside. Let's see if she can do it.
出てくるのか最後のコーナー
Can she do it?
スペシャルウィーク栄光まで4軸外を回っていったのはゴールドシップ並びかけてきたのはゴールドシップゴールドシップここで抜け出したゴールドシップ
There she goes.
100を引いたゴールドシップ突き放せゴールドシップリードが3のスピンゴールドシップ足色は衰えないゴールドシップ
Nice. Man, the drop kicks are too good. Unfortunately, us not coming in first in the last Arimakinen did hurt our score here. I don't think we're gonna crack 300k fans. So I might have to do 3 runs of Golshi, which I didn't want to do. I was hoping to keep it to 2 runs.
サメでもイルカでもくじ
Oh wait, that was the Japan Cup. This is the Arimakinen. Okay. Okay, no, we have a chance. We have a chance. We've got this. We can get to 300k. Alright, we bought a skill. Let's go. I hope she's got enough stamina to pull this out.
注目の3番人気8番ゴールドシップチェスタージェイ
スタートです。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目し
Alright, let's go. She's in 6th? Okay, I was gonna say, that seems like really far up for her. Alright, now she's starting to make her move. Yeah, she's kind of gassed already, that's not good. Okay, Alfonso, I'm gonna teach you a trick for playing this game. I want you to look up a website called Umapure Global. Look up a website called Umapure Global. I think I can find the link for you. Hold on. Wow, we are not even close. We're gonna give it another shot. I'll post the link in the Discord. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. So Umapure is a global database where you can search for certain Umas based on the certain criteria. You can look for skills, you can look for star sparks, and it is a massive resource for finding 9-star legacies. Now, caveat. It's going to find you the people who are 9-star legacies, but that doesn't mean that they're not maxed out on followers. You only can have 1,000 followers, so if they're maxed out on followers, you'll have to find another. However, it's pretty good. I found 4 people that I'm following for... I have 2 power sparks and I have 2 stamina spark people. 2 9-star stamina spark people that I'm following. So if the Suzuka that I'm using is not mine. That's the legacy of someone that I found with a power spark, a 9-star power spark. Yes. Now, granted, here's the other caveat. Finding somebody who has a good spark is not gonna guarantee you a good run, but it does set you up for essentially a minimum of 63 plus 63 in a given stat, and then on top of that, it's also going to give you on average about 50 in the given stat every time you go through inspiration. So you're looking at about 160 plus stamina point or stat points that you may not otherwise have. Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. So right now, what I've been doing on my phone account is I don't have a 3-star stamina Uma legacy, but I have an 8-star one. So I've been pairing my 8-star... I have 3 8-stars, actually. I have an 8-star... 2 8-star Super Creeks, an 8-star... Rice Shower, and an 8-star Nice Nature. And I think I actually just got an 8-star... Grass Wonder as well. So I pair any one of them with one of these legacies that I pull. And here's the other thing. So I learned something interesting today. I don't know how factually true it is, but I'm going to give you the tip anyway. Where you put your legacies in the blue or pink category matters. So in horse racing, in real horse racing, horses tend to inherit more traits from their mother than their father, according to the guide I was reading. So when you put a legacy in the blue slot, they inherit the stats more likely from that one. So they're more likely to trigger the stat sparks from that parent. And they're more likely to trigger the skill sparks from the pink parent. So it's... I don't know how true it is. I can't look at the code. I have no idea how to look at the code. But I'm just saying, that is what I learned from the stat guides that I was looking at. Yeah. So if you have a legacy Uma, maybe the legacy Uma you has good skills that you want, so you put it in the pink slot. It doesn't, like, it's not like a crazy difference, but it does apparently make a difference. I don't know the truth to that. I'm just telling you what I heard through the grapevine, through my research. But yes, use Uma Pure. Comb through them. I strongly recommend you not to pick the first one on the list every time, because 9 out of 10 times they're like maxed on followers and you're not gonna get them their friend code in there, but it's super duper useful. Yeah, it's kind of what's been helping me get my A runs on my phone account. Unfortunately, on my PC account, the one that I stream with, in this account, I don't have many 2-star Stamina Spark people, so there's no way in hell that I'm gonna get a high legacy that I own, since you need to have one that you own and one that's a guest. So I'm kind of limited on this account for now. For now. We will get our 3-star Stamina Spark soon. I promise. Myself. Alright, our girl's kicking it in with anchors away. She's making her mood. Hey, we stopped her early because she had work in the morning, so I'm here to watch. Welcome, Noms! Have you talked to my bro? He told me that he didn't make it to his finish line for the cosplay. He did not. He did not. He procrastinated too much, and this is a common theme with him. He'll have enough to wear the helmet, but he won't have the full cosplay. So he's probably gonna wear the full one when we go to PAX. Oh yeah, we won this. But yeah, I don't know, Nom, did you hear my rant just now about about Uma Pure and getting 9-star legacies? I see, okay. Alright, so Nam, I will recap what I told Alfonso. So, in the Umamusume Discord channel, I posted a link. That link goes to a global database for all Uma players. And what you can do is you can search for people who have Umamusume characters, racers, with certain stats or sparks that you're looking for. And it gives you their ID code so that you can follow them. So you can go look for... I must do a guide. I mean, there are guides for this stuff out there already. But I could do a guide. I could do a little guide. But there are guides for this out there already. But yes, so if you go to that Uma Pure database website, You can put in a guideline saying, hey, I'm looking for a 9 spark stamina Uma, and run a search on it, and it will pull up everybody who has a 9 spark stamina Uma. It'll tell you the skill, like who their parent Umas are. It'll tell you what level the skills they have are. It'll tell you what gray skills they have. It'll tell you what skills are inheritable by them. And then it'll give you their ID code, and you can take their ID code, and then it'll also tell you what their SSR, what their support card is too. So you can find people that have legacies that you want to help improve your runs. Now, granted, you can only use one guest legacy 3 times a day, but that's a big improvement on your runs. So I actually have, in this run right now, this Suzuka is a 9 spark power Suzuka. She's not mine. I did not breed her. I don't have Suzuka on this account. I don't have Upper O either. So this character has 9 power. It really helps when you need that power. So I have 2 people that I'm following that have 9 power sparks, and 2 people that I'm following that have 9 stamina sparks. And I've been using them as my guest Umas for the past, like, week or so, and it has improved my runs quite considerably. Yes, I did see your L run that you posted. But you can do better, I know you can. But that's a good run. I'm gonna get a snack after we complete this campaign. Get some kiwis and some grapes. Here we go! Yeah, I mean, so for me, I got my first A without doing, without using Uma Pure, but I found it really hard to hit A's otherwise unless I got really lucky, so Uma Pure does help you with that because it does give you a base stat that's extremely helpful, because think about it, if you have someone who's a 9 spark, you're getting 63 points of whatever stat they have. So in this case, I'm getting 63 points of power, and every time I hit inheritance, you're kind of guaranteed like at least 50 points in that stat. 3rd place. Gold ship, come on! So it's really useful. It's really useful to have that extra 160 plus points because of the legacy that you're using. And then also, when you have things like this, you're gonna get extra skill pickups. If they have this, if you read this, a spark that increases speed and stamina. So if that spark triggers, the URA final spark triggers during inspiration, you're not just gonna get stamina points, and you're gonna also get speed, which is great. So it's super useful to use that database. And also, if you're looking for somebody who has a specific skill inheritance, you can use it for that as well. You can set all kinds of parameters. Yes, I did say kiwis. You're definitely not black. Bibi, you're about as white as they come, as far as I'm aware. I mean, maybe you're wearing black clothes, but that's about it. Alright, can she pull this out? Alright. Gold ship. Gold ship. 5th place is not acceptable. You get one more shot at this, because that's all I can do. But my stats are trash in this run, so I'm not surprised she's losing. She's like starting her push too late. Yeah, she's not even close.
ナイスネイチャー足色を捉えナイスネイチャー
逆にすげえってことで
Unfortunate. Well, we knew it was a wash run. The trainer is weak? I mean, kinda. Alright, we got a 2-star speed spark? Are you kidding me? Why?
サンキューベリーマッチング
You don't see color? Okay, fair enough. You're the one who told me you're a Viking, so I'm just going by what you told me.
達成確認を忘れずにな
Yeah, I also like her thank you very much. Okay, alright, we have to do one more gold ship run, and we need 230 fans to get this completion. Oh my god. I'm still so far away from this, though. And it's gonna expire tomorrow. I need to do like 3 more careers. I'm gonna be up forever.
ネイチャーって結構後輩
I'm gonna do 3 runs tonight. I'm working from home tomorrow, so I'll probably do 1 in the morning. And then call it a day. Before the event lapses. Bruh, you people who are in our guild or club need to do runs.
応援されると
I'm gonna go on a rant here for a second. Look at this. We are back over 3,000 on our club ranking. We were down to 2,800. So what happened? I'm looking at some of these people in our club right now. There are people in my club. I have 2 accounts, mind you. This is account 1. I have 22 million fans. My brother has 60 million fans. This is my second account over here. So, I currently have 8 million more fans than my brother does across my 2 accounts. There are some people in this club who don't even have 10 million. I don't play too much. You don't play enough, bro. Just speedrun that shit. Hi, Sonic. Welcome, welcome. Get out of here, bot. Banned. I mean, bro, what else am I supposed to do during my lunch break other than eat food and play Umamusume Pretty Derby? Now, I've got my second screen set up now, Alfonso, so I have my second screen split into 2 sections. I have Twitch on one side, and I have YouTube Studio on the other side, and then I have the Restream chat. So the Restream chat combines my Twitch chat and my YouTube chat together. But then the YouTube Studio chat that I have is for the vertical stream, which is separate from the other YouTube stream and Twitch chat. So I have 3 chat bars going at the same time here. But I can see them all on my other screen. So, I've figured it out. I've figured out the computer screen layout. You talk with your coworkers during your lunch break? Nah. So, my coworkers have a habit... My coworkers have this bad habit of, going to really expensive places to eat for lunch, and I'm not about that. I'm not about spending $20 to $30 on lunch every day.
勝負を申し込まれたんだけどいつどこで何
That's fair, Alfonso. I usually do 1 or 2 careers during my lunch break, and then I do 1 before bed. And then I do at least 1 or 2 on my PC account when I come home. We are all broke. Right, exactly. So, like... The good thing about the careers is that you can stop them at any given time.
このゴールドシップ
Alright, we need to do another gold ship run. I really don't want to, but we're going to. We're going to do a stamina version this time because it was clear that the power one did not work as well as I was hoping it was going to work. Where is the power one that I want? This one. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one, and I'm gonna pick my super freak over here. And I will be right back. I'm gonna get my fruit so I have something to munch on. So I will put my BRB sign up. And I'll be right back. Are there any men? Okay, so the way this world works, Sonic, is that Umas, horse girls, are born at random to humans. So they are subspecies of human. They are genetic derivative of a human. And men cannot be Umas, only girls can be Umas. You can have two human parents that have a Uma child, or you can have a Uma and a human male, and they can have a Uma child, or they can both have human children. So it's completely dependent on the genetic mutation gene. Usually crawl up in the attic and vigorously masturbate. That's kind of creepy though, BB. What the fuck? I'm not going to get some cake. I literally am going to get kiwis and grapes before they go bad. Alright, I'll be right back. And water. I need more water. Water, water, water. And probably a feed the cat. bags out? Yeah. Okay, I am back. I am back, I am fruited, I am watered, and I fed the cat. And I disturbed her poop. Alright. What did I miss? What did I miss while I was away? Okay, back again. Alright. I don't have cakes, bro. Jesus. I have 2 golden kiwis cut in half with my tiny spoon so I can eat them. And then I have a fat stack of grapes. Oh my god, Sonic. What the fuck, man? Alright, we're ready. We're steady. We're running Stamina Rocket Golshi over here. I think... What the fuck? Cat hair. Cat hair on my grapes. Yeah, I got red grapes because red grapes are better than green grapes, in my opinion. I know you have Kita-san, Alfonso, but I'm not running a front runner right now. Use your Kita-san. Alright, I'll make you a deal. I'm gonna do 3 runs tonight before I get off. And I will run your Kita-san next run, but Kita-san's not ideal for Golshi. Alright. We're gonna try... We're gonna try, a different build here. We're gonna try... Nice Nature. No, not Nice Nature. Rice Shower. Let's go with... Winning Ticket? No, I think we just go 4 speed here. But the problem is I have garbage speed cards, man. Not garbage, but they're just not leveled high enough. Inching and... Wait, am I... We did not get a picture. Okay, here's the deal. I'll make you a deal. I will run your Kita-san this round. Where are you? I will run your Kita-san this turn. That's the other reason, because I didn't want... I want to run my Kita-san. But I can always run King Halo instead. Let's actually level her up, because I have some points. Made some... Oh, that sounds really good. Is that all I can get? 2 levels? That's so unfortunate. Well, 2 levels better than no levels. But that's not a lunch you can eat every day. The kimchi, maybe. Alright. This is what we're gonna run. I'm gonna see how we do. Start Korea. Alright, I ran your Kita-san. So here's the deal, Alfonso. Once you get your Star Uma to be someone that's actually, like, usable, like an 8-star or a 9-star, or a 6-star and a 3-star kind of combo of some kind, A lot of people will borrow your stuff more. Alright, you're gonna do speed? I mean, you said it yourself that you don't have a lot of runs, period, because you don't have time. It's just that there's a lot of people that have Kita-san right now, so what's gonna set you apart from everybody is also having a good star Uma. What am I doing? Alright guys, public service announcement. Gold kiwis are way better than green kiwis. Right. I hate doing this when I have a full health energy bar, but I have to. Gold kiwis are not for rich people. They cost the same as regular kiwis. But they're like... So for me, when I'm eating fruit, I'm looking for a fruit that has... I don't like tart very much. I prefer sweetness to tart, so gold kiwis are a little bit on the sweeter side, where green kiwis are kind of more on the tart side. They are not made of gold, they are just yellow. That's it. I don't mind, like, tart mixed with sweet BB, but, like, straight up sour does not do well for me. Like, my husband likes blueberries that are, like, smaller because they're more, like, the flavor is more condensed, but it's sometimes too strong for me. Yeah, I don't know if Korean barbecue is so much better than American, but it is damn good. It, like, depends on what the flavor profile you prefer is. Because American barbecue, like, a good brisket or a good, like, dry rub steak is actually fire. Like, good barbecue is actually amazing in America. It's just a different flavor profile. Like, Americans kind of prefer more sweet, sweet rubs on their barbecue. A lot of sweet sauces. Whereas Korea, it's not sweet. It's a lot more spicy and a lot more, umami. So yeah, it's really like a flavor preference. I prefer Korean barbecue, do not get me wrong. I love me some good American barbecue, but I prefer... I don't like I said, I'm more of a savory person than a sweet person, so I do like the more spiced umami-based sauces that go into Korean barbecue versus American barbecue, which is a lot of sugars and vinegars. Alright, what do we want here? We want... These are all crap skills that I can't buy, except for... I guess we'll take Redshift. You shut up, no. Alright, BB, we already know that you're an all-American man. Bro, I'm not saying American barbecue's bad. It's a preference thing. Heck, I go to freaking Dino Barbecue when I can. We do American style. Well, actually, we don't do American style barbecue here because we don't do hot dogs and hamburgers. Okay, alright, I'll give you that, BB. And like, I cannot knock a good brisket. Good American slow-cooked brisket is amazing. Nah, BB, we gotta fight. Oh no, we're fighting over barbecue. Gold ship, what are you doing?
ゴールドシップ残り200並びかけてきたのはゴールドシップゴールドシップ抜け出した強いゴールドシップ足色は衰えないやりましたゴールドシップ見事な走りで勝利をしてるっと回ってワオ一着のポーズ
I mean, so like I said, it's a different style of cooking. It's a different style of cooking. Like American barbecue, if you're talking about like a rack of ribs, brisket, or a steak as your base standard, salt and pepper is going to be your base rub, and then you're usually, for ribs at least, you're going to put some kind of sugar or vinegar-based sauce on it. And for me, I understand why sugar and vinegar are used. Vinegar is used because it breaks down the muscle tissue. And the sugar is used because it caramelizes, and caramelized sugar mixed with the fattiness that comes with most barbecue is just, it's a perfect complementary thing. But for me, like, I personally, as I've said, I'm not a huge sweet tooth. So if I had to... God damn it, look at this! This is stupid! Real Texan barbecue? Well, Sonic is American.
今日はどうすんだぶつかり稽古か
I agree with Alfonso. I was raised on Argentinian style barbecue, so it's really just salt. We don't even put pepper on it, we just salt. Just a good amount of salt. And charcoal. What's the best race I can do in 10 turns? That one. So we're gonna do it.
タイキックです
Date set. Let's go. Power.
行くぜ
I am not discounting that fact, BB.
余裕余裕
But preferentially for me,
今日はどうすんだ
I don't know, man. Bulgogi is hard to beat.
いいぜ任せろ
Right, we're not knocking American barbecue either. It's a preference thing for everyone, what you prefer. I should not have cooked that. I love both. I love food. I love meat.
Na. よっしゃタイキックです
Oh yeah. Texas style brisket absolutely is delicious. Okay, so here's my other reason for preferring Korean over American barbecue, BB. I really like thin sliced meats. Let's start there. So you don't really get that very often when you're doing American style barbecue. It's usually thick cut something or bone in. So there's that. Two, I really like savory umami flavors over, and even slightly spiced flavors over very sweet sauces. Three, the sides. The sides matter a lot to me. American sides are often mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, corn, coleslaw, macaroni salad, potato salad, baked potatoes, collard greens, baked beans. Like those are generally the and cornbread. Those are generally the sides that you're gonna get when you order American style barbecue. I like rice. I'm not a huge kimchi fan, but I like kimchi. I like vegetables. I love grilled onions and grilled mushrooms and like kind of all of those grilled things that go with Korean barbecue. Like, for me, I mean, growing up in a half Asian household, rice is nice is the motto. So when you tell me I can have grilled meats and have rice with it, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm all in. So that's kind of why my preference is for Korean barbecue over American. I'm not saying I don't like American barbecue. I love it. But if you were saying let's go to a restaurant, almost, I would say 4 out of 5 times I'm gonna pick Korean barbecue. There might be one day where I'm like, I want a good mean steak or a set of ribs, but most of the time I'll pick Korean barbecue. Yeah, I mean, just a hot bowl of rice that you use as the white rice, you basically use it as a tool to soak up all of the meat juice. So you just put the meat on top and all of that fat and the marinade kind of just drips onto the rice. And then you get this delicious flavored rice that you didn't have to do anything for. Depends how the steak is done. I do consider it barbecue. Rice is also just, it makes the barbecue feel much lighter because all of that fattiness is being countered by the starchiness of the rice. So overall, I think it just works better. And when I eat Korean barbecue, I don't feel gross after I eat it. Salad too with KBBQ? I mean, yeah. You do a good seaweed salad or something with it, you're sitting pretty. Cause like often I love American barbecue. Again, don't get me wrong, but having a rack of ribs or brisket and then mashed potatoes or potato salad or cornbread, you feel so sluggish and full and like a little bit gross after eating it, if I'm being honest. And like, I don't get that feeling with Korean barbecue because there's a lot of vegetables and there's a lot of rice that kind of absorb all that excess grease, which is, it's just a really nice like effect. And then you're usually, if you're doing Korean barbecue the right way, you're doing it with some kind of alcohol or tea. The tea is really good for washing grease down. Like, I don't drink, so I can't say that I like Korean barbecue with alcohol, but I understand that the alcohol definitely makes Korean barbecue way better for those who do drink. Like, my husband always gets soju whenever we get Korean barbecue. And if it's not that, he'll get a Sapporo. So it's one or the other. Slightly recover endurance on a straight. Can't use this skill, can't use these skills. Can use this skill and this skill, but... we'll take the stamina skill for now. That's all we can really buy. I'm not disagreeing with you, BB. I'm just saying, like, if you're looking at it for me, as an overall experience, I like Korean barbecue better. There's more variety in the flavor profiles. I don't feel gross after I'm eating it. I love rice, and for me, don't underestimate the bonus points that rice gives something. Like, I will pick a meal with rice over a meal with potatoes almost any day of the week. Unless it's like, you know, a steak with rice or a steak with french fries. I'm gonna pick french fries. Exactly, Alfonso gets it. My favorite... Okay, so here's the joke, Alfonso. When I started the game, on my phone. My phone was the first account that I made. When I started the game on my phone, I immediately spent my 3-star ticket on Rice Shower. Because I'm like, she is adorable little goth lolly girl. I love her. And then, because I didn't have good support cards, every run I did with her was absolute trash. And I was just like, I hate this character, she's terrible. I just didn't have the right cards to play her. Or the right legacies. Right now, she's one of my highest runs. I think she's like my 3rd highest run. Because I figured out how to play her. You need to power load her with power. If you don't have power with her, you can't... She's like... She gets bullied too easily as a late surger. So, once I figured that out, that she literally needs a power, like, supplement, everything got easy. And her runs were super easy. But yeah, there was I went through a very love-hate relationship with her. So, I saw her and I'm like, she's the cutest thing ever. I love her. She's best girl. Then I bought her and I heard her voice. I really don't like that. Like, the first time you hear her when you select her is, for sure, this. It's like a little bit ear piercing. And I didn't like her voice when I first heard it. I'm like, this is really annoying. Then I went through my period of, like, losing with her constantly. And I'm like, I hate this character. Why did I waste my ticket on her? Then I watched the anime. And I'm like, Rice Shower's the best girl. And I went back with a revamped strategy to play her, and I've just been doing really well with her now. She's now one of my legacy Umas, because I had such a good run with her. But yeah, you need to... Alfonso, I'm telling you, I shit you not. I was watching the last episode of Season 2 yesterday. I haven't started Season 3 yet. And I was literally crying. The writers for that show are so good. I mean, she has the right to go get mad at you for not going to the medic. You probably should have gone to the doctor. That sounds awful, BB. What the fuck? Oh my god. Umamusume's story writing is so good. The Teo McQueen arc in the 2nd season is so good. And I love that the season ends with the introduction of Kita-san and Diamond entering the academy. Like, I'm so ready to watch Season 3. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm so ready to watch Season 3. Nope, that's all I'm telling you. But you need to watch it, Alfonso. It's well worth the watch. Highly recommended. Well, I'm serious. I was like literally in tears watching the finale episode. It was so good. It was just so good. And like, I'm not a huge fan of... I'm gonna be straight with you. Not a huge fan of Special Week. And when you watch the anime, you'll understand why. I know. That's why I'm saying, like, no. I revisited Rice Shower after, like, I was like, screw this Uma, I hate her. She's so terrible, she can't win maiden race. She's always depressed during the run. I was super upset playing her all the time. And I figured it out. Actually running her with Akita-san. And then you learn what happens to her, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give this girl another chance. She deserves it. She deserves it. So I ran her again, and I'm like, now she's one of, like I said, my legacy Umas. But yeah, I really had a long period of time where I never ran her. I would never ever run her, and I was just like, I can't. She's so bad. She just needs to be power loaded early in the game, and then once you do that, you're pretty good. Hey Burnt, what's up? Did you start school already? Where's vodka? I'm finishing the gold chip event. I can't run vodka right now, sorry. I literally cannot. Oh, I can take medium corners. Actually, I can take medium corners for sure. Because we're gonna be running medium late races for sure. In fact, I think we're running one right now. Alright. So, real question, chat. So, I didn't have time for this. I'm actually going with my brother to Anime NYC this weekend. I'm going on Saturday and Sunday. You start school in September? Oh, you actually start like a normal person. There are people starting school right now. Here in America. In some parts of the country. I'm used to starting in September. Alright, so real question. I am going to Anime NYC, but this year I did not have time to make a cosplay because I didn't decide to go until about a month ago, and then I went on vacation for 2 weeks, so I wasn't going to make a costume while I'm down in Florida. So, my question is... Oh my god, it's going to be so close! She failed. Damn it. My question is... If I were to make a cosplay... How would I go about posting it in our Discord? Without doing a face reveal. Bro! I have a story for you, Alfonso. Okay, so... My very first Comic-Con. I did not have a costume. It was either senior year of high school or it was like the first year of college. Either way, I was still a teenager. And I am not gambling. We don't promote gambling on this channel. Only gacha pulls. Free gacha pulls. So my very first New York Comic-Con, it was kind of like a sperm... No, it was my second one. The first one I went wearing a Pikachu hoodie that my mom made, and that was the best costume to wear because nobody looked at me and it was just like, oh, look at that Pikachu hoodie. Color over my face? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. My second con, I didn't have a costume. And I didn't want to wear the Pikachu hoodie because I remember being extremely hot when I wore it the last time. Exactly, BB. That's how this channel works. You get me. So my second Comic-Con, I didn't have a costume. And I said, what can I wear to at least be like on theme? So I wore like essentially like a plaid skirt, a button-down shirt, and a tie. So kind of like a little bit of like a Harajuku schoolgirl kind of vibe. Gothic Lolita schoolgirl kind of vibe. I had like these really nice Demona Stomper high top shoes. You know, I was wearing the stockings and everything. Like, so very, very like, you know, you can call it stereotypical Japanese schoolgirl kind of get up, right? Bye, Burnt! Enjoy! And so yeah, I'm wearing like this outfit. I'm not an unattractive person. At the time, I weighed like 100 pounds. I was super thin at the time. I'm not saying I'm like fat now. I'm just saying like I have more meat on my bones than I did back in high school. I was actually borderline anorexic. So I was just walking around. I had my ex with me at the time because he's super protective and all this stuff. Some guy actually like low-key grabbed my ass while we were walking down the crowded aisles, and I didn't know who it was because it was so crowded and we were moving so quickly through the aisles that I didn't catch who did it. And I was just like, what the fuck? I had never been, like, you know, sexually harassed in that way. That's the problem, Nam. I didn't know who did it. After that, my ex walked behind me instead of in front of me or next to me for the rest of the time we were at the con. Unless we were in, like, an open area. Because he's like, I am not letting another person touch you. Yeah, there's that after a lot of people were complaining about, like, sexual harassment of some kind at the con, they started putting up the signs all around the convention that said, like, cosplay is not consent, because it was happening so frequently. Yeah, that was my... I mean, in my mind, like, I was just kind of like, oh, that just happened. I wasn't upset or necessarily flattered by it. It was just like, that guy has no shame, and it's upsetting that he has no shame. Not upsetting, but it's sad that he has no shame. But, I mean, obviously it's flattering enough that someone felt that they wanted to, like, you know, whatever, I guess, if you want to talk about, but I'm not sitting there like, oh my god, I'm so hot. It wasn't like that. Yeah, I agree, Nam. It's really shallow behavior for sure. Oh my god, that training was so good. Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, like, excuse me. If I did catch him, you best believe that guy was getting a fist to the face. Like, I'm not the type who's just like, don't do that, you're terrible. No, I'm actually gonna sock the fuck out of the guy. Like, I'm not putting up with that shit. So, it is what it is, and it happened, but at the same time, like, even though I wasn't wearing, like, a legit costume, there were still photographers, like, actual, like, photographers, not just fans, like, asking to take a picture of me. I wasn't trying to dress up as a specific character, but I was a, you know, half Asian American girl, half Asian, half Spanish girl, dressed in a cute outfit, in decent shape physically, and I had long hair at the time, and I put my hair up in, like a high ponytail. So, I'm not surprised that people wanted to take pictures of me. But, at the same time, like, yeah, that was a weird moment. Damn. Yeah, weird shit happens at cons and after cons. Oh, was she not attractive? Exactly. The people who asked to take pictures of, I wasn't gonna, like, I could say no, but I was like, okay, I have no problem with this. But the people who just feel like they have the right to touch you, and especially in such a aggressive way, it's not okay. Not okay at all. And I get it. You gotta go, when you go to cons, there are respectful, normal people there, and then there are just also the dregs and degenerates of the society. It is what it is. You get the otakus and the neets and the people who never leave their house and don't know how to socialize. Oh, she was the moon. Damn. Damn. BB. Throwing shade over here. But yeah, it definitely did happen. I went one year as Bowsette. That was a fun year. I liked that costume. And that was like a half-ass costume too. That wasn't even like a legit cosplay. But it was fun. It was fun. I enjoy... I wish I had the planning skills and attention span that my brother has when it comes to cosplaying, because my brother puts in a lot of effort. More recently, I haven't gone to one in a long time. But more recently, when I have gone, I've gone as kind of like my brother's curator, quote unquote. So when my brother goes and he goes all out on these cosplays, I will often be the one standing there like holding his bag, you know, helping him pose, helping people organize, because like he's gone to cons with his costumes before, and you know, oh my god, we're not even close to this, and like gotten well over 1,000 pictures taken of him, because yes, he does count. All right, would you buy taser pants? No, that sounds annoying. No, I mean, like, he puts in the effort for these costumes. He deserves the recognition for them. I mean, come on, you see the effort that he's putting into this samurai costume? That's not an easy thing to make. Not by any stretch of the means. It's a lot of hours invested. So, and I don't know if he's ever showed you guys his Destiny cosplay. It's such a good costume. And he also did a cosplay of, what's the game? What's the game? Dead Space. He did a cosplay of the Dead Space main character. I don't know his name. But he does all the LEDs and everything. He did a cosplay of Tron. He did a cosplay of Tron Sora. With the Keyblade, he had the Oblivion Keyblade and the Oathbreaker Keyblade. Handmade. Like he goes all out with this shit. So like it's really cool to see it. Did he actually purge his Instagram? Nam, you should feel comfortable saying whatever you want in this chat. Or anything that's not terrorist related, at least. But yeah, you should feel comfortable saying that. And I won't share it if you don't want me to. But I don't have a problem with you saying that stuff. And I don't think anyone in the chat's gonna have an issue with it either. Please don't say that in my chat, Nam. You'll get me banned for that. But yeah, I mean, I wish I could my brother... How do I find him on Instagram? I have no idea how to find him on Instagram. I don't even have his Instagram saved. Actually, I do on my phone. No, you have to say in Minecraft. I don't even use Instagram anymore, man. How do I use this app? How do you use app? Alright, he doesn't have any of the pictures on his Instagram anymore. It's okay, it's okay. I'll get him to post the pictures. I'll get him to post the pictures.
全に予想外でした。
大欅を越え4コーナーへシンボリルドルフ、ここで抜け出した。まだ先頭は動かない。このまま直線での争いになるのか。ゴールドシップそこで足を溜めています。ゴールドシップここから仕掛けどころだ。さあここから先頭を伺うのはスペシャル
Goldship, what are you doing? How is she just getting absolutely ass blasted right now? She came in last place, or near last place. Like, this is not okay. You hope Teo wins? I think Simbali Rudolph won. That was terrible. I really thought she was gonna do better. Kind of basically Alfonso, that's kind of what it was. Alright, let's see that she doesn't do this again. It was not a race that she needed to run. It was this optional race, so it makes sense why... Or rather, it's not a big deal that she lost, it just sucks. Because, I mean, I'm only running the extra races so I can get her fan count up. Can you not do that? But yeah, I'm gonna try and harass my brother for pictures of his other cosplays. You do a cosplay? What's your cosplay? Alright, we won the important race. That's all that mattered. It does put us behind on our fan count that I want to be. Akame? Who's Akame? I don't know this character. That's a pretty simple cosplay. Very doable. Oh, from Akame Got Killed. Okay, gotcha. I have not watched that anime. I've heard it's very good, though. Yeah, if I do a cosplay, I'm thinking of doing either vodka or... I considered doing Teo. Especially after watching season 2, I was like, oh, Teo's so awesome. I haven't watched any of those or read them. Thank you, Golshi. I want to run the Okasho. Osaka High, sorry. Not the Okasho. Nice stamina. Frick. Actually, those are kind of mid. Nice! Well rested. Why? Why do you move down yourself for no reason? What is this? Why are you all on this training and not on this training? Piece of garbage. Oh my god, BB. That is not funny at all. I am salty about my training, but that's not funny! Anyway. Yeah, so I'm thinking of doing either vodka... If I do a cosplay, it will be for... What is the con that happens in... Is it Anime Boston or something like that? I don't remember. My brother and I were discussing it. But yeah, I definitely want to do the costume at some point, because I haven't done one in a while. Alright, you need to kick it into high gear, Goldship. You're on the outside. This should be easy for you. Teo's definitely winning this. I think we came in second. Oh my god. This is really not a good run. I might not hit the 230 threshold that I need to hit. Oh yeah, no, this... my gold ship runs have been absolute ass. We're in early April and she does not have a B in any... Well, she just hit B in her first skill. So, like, my runs have been absolute ass with gold ship. I am using your Kita-san and she's not hitting her marks, bro. Oh my god, this McQueen is just fucking gone. I'll be lucky if we come in third. How many crabs does it take to run Doom? I have no idea what that question is supposed to mean. Now, I'll be honest, like, my Golshi runs are even kind of not great on my main account. But this is really bad. We've just hit 83,000. I don't know how I'm gonna get to here. But why are crabs running Doom? That's my question. Is there something I'm missing here? I'm just gonna take the wit training with no people on it. I just don't understand how that works, though. How does that work, BB? It's a metric. Are we just talking like running it as in like how much electricity they produce with their brain? Alright, gold ship has got it. Alright, we're making up for some of our losses because we lost pretty badly in two of the biggest races of the year. Yeah, neuroelectricity. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. That's what I wanted to understand. Oh my god, 300 packs?! That's 30 boxes! That's a lot of boxes! Do you realize how much money that is? I credit that they're probably giving it to him and he's not paying for it. But bro! Why do I have to say that? I don't want to say that. Can I not say that? Why Randy? I'm so confused. You open them and they're trash now? Dude, I mean, so if you're buying them retail in Japan, 30 boxes by, I think they retail for like $35. That's $1,000, man. And that's if you're getting them at retail. I mean, everyone wishes that. If you're not buying them at retail, that 30 boxes is usually like $52. So like 1,500 USD. It's crazy how much money that is. All right, we're gonna rest this turn. Dude, we're just getting like really ass trainings. Like, we're just getting one-person trainings. It's so bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you get them at launch, they're like $34 for a box, but guaranteed he didn't pay for them. Guaranteed they gave it to him for free. At least half of them. Because, like, Fuomoko opened a lot of boxes, and so did Bibu, and so did Mori. Like, they get product for free if they ask for it. I'm sure they buy some of it, too, but definitely a lot of it comes for free. Yeah, I mean, he's literally advertising for the company. That's what he's doing. Exactly, exactly. 100%, BB. That's exactly it. He's literally a HoloLive member, or a Holo Pro cover member, advertising their card product by opening them on stream. That's 100% how they keep selling them. They release, so Cover Corp released their financials for Q1 this year, and they said 30% of their income comes from the TCG. Yeah, he's one of HoloLive's talents, one of their male streamers. Yeah, he 100% got them for free. At least some of them. He might have bought like a small portion of them. Like maybe they gave him 10 and he bought a few himself, but guaranteed he got some of them for free. At least some of them. All right, nice gold ship recovery. But yeah, it's purely as advertisement. He spends, you know, a 2-hour stream opening cards, and then people are like, I want to open cards too to get my favorite cards of my favorite HoloLive members. And that's how they make their money. They literally, like I said, 30% of their profits was from card sales, because the cards are not, while the cards are of the girls, it's not merch that is exclusively tied to the girls. It's company merch. So, because of that, it's company merch. They don't split the profits on the TCG with the girls, I don't think. So, if that's the case, then, you know, if they're not splitting profits with the girls on the TCG, that means any money they make on the TCG, they pocket. So it being 30% of their total income makes total sense to me, because when they do merch deals, when they do sponsorships, when they do concerts, and then when they do channel revenue or ad revenue through channels, all of that gets split with the talents. But if they're getting 100% profit on any sale of the TCG, and the TCGs sell out every time, they're making bank. They're making so much money. And the thing is, because you have these people who are such super fans of Hololive, and the drop rate for getting a signed or SSR card is so low. It's extremely low. Your likelihood of people buying and spending huge amounts of money on the cards to get what they want is insane. Alright, nice. We won a big race. We might get what we might hit that fan threshold that we need. Or 168. I need another 90. I need another. No, I need. Excuse me. I need another 62. 62,000. Very doable. If she wins the Aramakinen and then she wins the URA final, we should be able to do this. I miss Gura too, but I'm gonna be honest, she seems way happier as Saba. She seems so much happier, and as long as she's happy, I'm happy for her. Because she was not happy. And I'd rather her be happy than for her to keep the legacy of a character, the legacy of a VTuber persona alive. Welcome back, Sonic. Hope you. What kind of food did you make? Oh, I haven't watched a whole lot of Saba either. I watched like some of her first streams. I watched when her chat name was picked and everything. You put it in the Discord. Let me check. Let me start racing, then we'll check. I don't see. Oh, you put it in curse food? What? Why did you put it in curse food? What is that? Is that a ham and a hot pocket sandwich? What is that? Weird food are you making? I see ham, I see cheese and bread and tomato. I don't know what the crispy thing is, but it looks like a Tostino's pizza roll. Or is it just like a crispy wonton chip? It is a pizza roll? What the heck are you eating? Okay, that deserves to be in curse food. It's one thing if you're eating the sandwich, oh, and then the pizza roll on the side, but you're putting it in your sandwich? That's gross. What are you doing? A nice gold chip! That's huge! How high are you? Yeah, okay, he's drunk. Close enough. Yeah, that's drunk or high food for sure. 100%. Alright. You've had a couple shots? Alright. Alright, we are at 212. I need another 18,000 to complete the gold chip challenge. I know, but that's a really weird sandwich, bro. Bro, on the very rare occasion I do get drunk, which is extremely rare, my go-to is like Chinese food. Chinese takeout is so good when you're drunk. Alright, we're in the middle of the pack on the outside. She's making her move. Oh yeah, she's zooming. Nice. Very nice win. And we've closed 7,000 away. Best you've ever end up building my house. It's gonna be a condition of my contract that we go out drinking. Oh my god. That we go out drinking? Are you trying to murder me? You do realize I'm 5'4", 125 pounds, and I can't hold liquor for shit. I'm just making that, like, blatantly clear to you. I'm not saying I'm not, like, apparently, so this is a direct quote from my friend. I wish I had a pocket drunk you that I could carry around everywhere because you're so funny when you're drunk. Oh, you're not that tall then, Nom. I'm not that tall. I've been told by my doctor that I am an appropriate weight for my height. I used to be borderline anorexic. I mean, Sonic, you're welcome to join, but that's several years away. Oh no, we're getting blasted. We're getting blasted. Oh, I'm absolutely not going shot for you. You do know that one shot and I'm toast, right? Let me put it in perspective for you. Let me put it in perspective for you. Damn, second place? Yeah, we need to roll that back. Run it back! I mean, that's fine. I totally understand that. I will come out and drink with you, but do not expect me to have more than 1 or 2 drinks, bro. I will be on the floor after one. Okay, so I will tell you, it literally only takes 1 shot to get me to a extremely tipsy state. The most I've ever had was like what I would assume was the equivalent of 4 or 5 beers playing beer pong. Which is a lot for me, because for context for me, a half a beer is usually enough to get me buzzed. A half a beer is usually enough to get me buzzed. So 4 or 5 beers is enough to, like, put me to sleep, honestly. Come on, Goldie, 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 Goldie! Yeah! I got a terrible headache. See, that's the other thing, Nom. If I drink... Yeah, BB, that is it. That's okay, Sonic. That's okay, Sonic. I mean, bro, you are literally, like, more than twice my weight. Or you're about twice my weight, and you've got a foot... You got 14 inches on me. Or, no, you got 12 inches on me. You're a foot taller than me. So, yeah, your mass is way more than me. You can, of course, you can carry more... have more liquor than me. I'm also half Asian. I get Asian flush pretty much instantly because my body doesn't produce the enzyme to break down alcohol, so I get drunk really fucking fast. I'm a very bubbly, giggly kind of drunk. That's generally how I am. I don't like feeling out of control of myself. Hence the reason I don't do any kind of substances or drink alcohol in a frequency. It's just how I am. I don't like feeling out of control of myself. I only do it when I feel like I'm in a safe or contained zone. So like when the place I've drank the most at is actually my friend's beach house, because I know I'm staying there all weekend. If I pass out on the couch, it's not a big deal. I don't have to drive anywhere. I'm not responsible for anything. I'm there to hang out and have food. and drinks with my friends. So that's the time I tend to drink the most. I don't drink at home. It's not something that I enjoy. When I go out with my husband, I don't really drink either. I might taste a drink if he's having something interesting, but generally speaking, I don't drink. Exactly, Nam. I don't enjoy the idea of not being able to control myself. Or being under any kind of influence. Oh, so close. We're gonna run it back one more time. Exactly, that's what I mean, BB. But yeah, so it doesn't take much to get me really, really drunk. The thing is, like, so my drunk graph is like not drunk, one drink, extremely drunk, so it just like shoots straight up. And then it like levels off, and then it dips where I'm like, I'm about to pass out. I feel that, Nom. It sounds kind of scary. All right, come on, you can do it, Goldie. You're in the lead. Just bring it home. All right. I think we completed it. We've done it. We've done it. We completed the hardest challenge of the Gold Ship event. I've only lost control once. I had to take an Adderall and drink 32 beers. That's too much. Like I said, the most I've ever had was maybe like 5, and that's because we were playing drinking games. So the second time I met my husband was at, so the first time I met my husband was at my friend's housewarming party, and the second time I met my husband was at that same friend's beer pong tournament at his house that we had met previously at. So at that beer pong tournament, I went to the finals with my husband. We were partnered up together. And we ended up losing the finals, like, just barely. Literally last shot. It was 1-1. Oh my god. BB, what the fuck? But yeah, that actually wasn't a terrible run. It wasn't a great run, but it wasn't a terrible run. Thank you very much. But yeah, so I must have had like 5 beers or so that night, and it was enough to like knock me out. It was a lot for me, for my little body. So yeah. And then like after that, and when I'm drinking, I'm like pretty high energy, and then it just like, it kind of just like dips off a cliff after like, if I stop drinking and I give myself like 30 minutes, it falls off like a cliff, like an actual cliff. So I'll be like not drunk, flatline, not drunk, then it will shoot up after the first drink, plateau. As long as I keep drinking, that plateau will hold, and the second, like, give myself 30 minutes of no drinking, and it will drop like a rock to 0, and I'm like, alright, it's nap time, I'm going to sleep, forget this. Alright, I need to run... What is that? 516 minus 445. I need to run 71 more races. And the average races run in a campaign is like 12 or 15. I don't know if I can complete this before tomorrow. I'm gonna have to speed run this. Alright, we're gonna speed run another run. Actually, let's do some of our dailies first. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't have the enzyme to digest alcohol. So for me, what happens is, as I keep drinking, I stay in the drunk state. when I stop accepting alcohol into my body just immediately purges it. So I will just immediately go to the bathroom a lot. And then that's kind of it. I don't even like I don't get hangovers because my body just expunges the alcohol. Or at least I've never had one. I don't think I've ever consumed enough alcohol to have a hangover. It'll either make me go to the bathroom a lot, or I will throw up. I can probably count the amount of times I've drank to the point where I was at least tipsy on my 2 hands in my lifetime. And of those times, I've thrown up twice. No, I can't really enjoy drinking, to be completely honest. My brother enjoys it. It doesn't stop him. But my brother is also stupid when he drinks. What did I want to level up? I wanted to level something up. I was leveling something up before. Yes. And what was the other card I was leveling up? This one. Oh. I don't have enough, but I can take it all the way to 33. We'll do it. I like using King Halo. No, when I mean stupid, I mean like thinking he can drive when he drinks. That's what I mean when I say stupid. Yeah, it's not just like I'm goofy, I'm impaired, blah blah blah. No, it's like I'm fine to drive. Bro, give me your keys. I'm fine. I can drive. There have been 2 instances. He's much better now. He's much better now. Don't get me wrong. But there have been 2 instances that I vividly remember in my lifetime where I've had to fight with my brother for the keys because he genuinely thought he was in a coherent enough state to drive. So the first time happened when we went to an Italian restaurant, and he must have had like 4 or 5 glasses of wine with my dad, and he was visibly like red. Visibly red. He gets Asian flush pretty strongly. So he was visibly red, and he's like, I can drive home, I can drive home. I literally had to stand in front of the driver's seat door, and my dad had to pull the keys out of his hands because he would not give up the fact that he was okay to drive. And he clearly was not. Like, my dad immediately handed the keys to my mom because he knew he wasn't driving. But we had come in a separate car, or my brother had come in a separate car, and I'm like, I will drive you back home. And yeah, it was basically like, bro, you're not in a state to drive, you're being an idiot. And he's like, I got it, it's fine. And he kept trying to push me out of the way, and like, he is way bigger than me. He's 5'11", and I think at that time he might have been like 170 or something like that. I think he's like 180 now, but like, at the time, like, he obviously weighs a lot more than I do. Yeah, I have the funds to buy these. I'm gonna buy them. And then the second time, it was Christmas Day. So, our tradition on my Spanish side of the family is we go Christmas Eve. We go for dinner. We're there at like 5 o'clock. Have Christmas dinner, chill out, have dessert. Christmas Eve, midnight, we open presents when it turns Christmas. So midnight on Christmas Eve. So while we were like... And then like we chill out for a little bit afterwards. So during all of this, after we had opened presents, they're all sitting... My brother and my cousins are sitting there, and my oldest cousin... Oh my god, your sister is crazy for letting you go. So, but he's sitting there, and they're sitting there taking shots of whiskey And again, mind you, my brother is also half Asian. He does not hold his liquor well either, but he thinks he does. I don't know, 12 beers is a lot for me to conceptualize as being safe to drive in. And they're taking shots of whiskey, and this is the first time I think my brother has, like, really done shots before. So, my cousin is, I don't know, 5'9", but he's, like, easily 250. Like, he's big, 230 maybe. He's got weight on him. My brother at the time did not. So they're sitting there, and they did 2 or 3 shots of whiskey. And they're fucking playing Candyland in the middle of the living room. They literally went to the game closet and decided that Candyland was the best game to play while they were shit-faced drunk. And they're sitting there playing Candyland, drunk off their rockers. Mind you, Candyland's probably like the easiest game you can play when you're drunk. You literally gotta draw a card, and it shows you a color on the card, and you have to move your piece to that color on the board. And they were somehow screwing that up because they were so drunk. So it gets time that we're like, you know, it's time to leave. And he insists again that he's good to drive. Again, my older cousin, the one who was also drunk, had to take the keys away from him and give them to me. And he's like, you're not driving. We just did 3 shots and you're blasted. You are not driving. It hasn't even been like an hour and a half since we took the shots. Oh, my brother is hilarious when he's drunk. I'm not doubting that. Does he have the best judgment all the time? Absolutely not. Again, oh, that wasn't the only thing he was drinking, Alfonso. There was a lot of wine. But, you know, again, being Asian, having wine, a good amount of wine with dinner, and then taking shots, 3 shots of whiskey, that's a lot for my brother. If I'm being real. That's a lot for him. So, and yeah, I get it. We ate a lot of food at the same time, but that's a lot. So yeah, needless to say, he's made some questionable choices before. Thankfully, they didn't end up being anything serious, and we were able to get the keys away from him. But he's a lot better now. No, I mean, here's the hard part though. Here's the hard part though. He now has a car that is a stick shift car. And I cannot drive stick shift. So if we ever get to the point where I have to drive him home, we're gonna end up taking an Uber. Because I cannot drive stick shift. His car is currently stick shift. And my dad is the only other person who can drive stick shift. Well, I think my mom can too, but she's like definitely rusty with it. But yeah, there's no way to get his car home. High alcohol tires and dashing good looks. That's why Uber is made. I mean, that is why Uber is made. You're 100% right. Alright, it is 10:30. I'm gonna speed run a run because I need to run a bunch of races. So we're gonna speed run. We're gonna speed run a Suzuka run. No, a Sakura Bakushin run. Because I don't have Silent Suzuka on this account. Because I should be able to run a crap ton of races really fast with her. Who do I want to burn as a guest here? I just need stamina, because she's a friggin' front runner. Or I'm gonna make her a front runner. Wow, I have really crappy stuff. Okay, there we go. Taiki Shuttle. Taiki Shuttle! Mind you later, but if I ever have a month where I make 15k, you have a Kitsu-san. I will run your Kitsu-san! Shut up, Alfonso! Absolutely not, BB. Absolutely not. That is an insane amount of money to donate. Like, we strongly appreciate you being here, but like, that is, I don't think I can accept a donation that high. That's crazy. Right, and then Alfonso's Kita-san. Where is Alfonso? There you are. Okay, are you happy I picked your Kita-san? $15K per week? A week? That's insane. That means you're making 60 grand in a month. All right, maybe if you're making that much money, I will take your donation. But like, my God, that's insane. I thought you said 15K a month, and even that, I'd be like, bro, keep your 500 invested in something important. That's crazy, bro. I think after all said and done, after taxes, I want to say I make like 4,500 a month. And that's after I had gotten the promotion. So, like, you know what I make in a week. That's crazy. And, like, I'm not getting paid pennies either here. So, yeah, you work your ass off. Alright. I will make you a deal, BB. I will make you a deal. If you get a 15K week, or if you choose to make that donation, which, again, you are never obligated. None of you are ever obligated to donate to us. We just enjoy having you to talk to. But if you choose to make that donation, I will do a drinking stream. I'm gonna tell you that it's gonna be a drink of my choice. But we will do a drinking game. I will come up with some kind of rules for it. Maybe it'll be a League Batsu drinking scheme, where every time I die in League, I have to take a sip or something like that. I'm just saying, don't expect the most coherent of streams. But like, so here's my conundrum around drinking streams. I think drinking streams are fun and great, and streamers who do enjoy drinking should do them on occasion. On occasion, it should not be an everyday kind of stream. But they have to be done in a somewhat responsible way, because you have an audience. There are kids in your audience a lot of the time. Be mindful. I mean, hell, BB, if you're getting 60K a month, more power to you. I would be so happy for you. And not because you're saying that you intend to donate me. I'd just be happy for you, man, because you deserve the success. Training guide. Fuck them kids, bro. Oh my God. But yeah, I would do a drinking stream. Be concerned when I have 1K viewers? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't got 1K viewers. I don't think I will ever get 1K viewers. I'm not cool enough for that. You're 4, you pretty much can do what you want. You mean age? Thank you, Alfonso. I'm glad you like my streams and you like my personality. Oh, yeah. 3 or 4 viewers, 100%. I mean, I've been actually surprised. In the past few streams, like, I know Alfonso's going back to school and he'll be dipping out for a while, but, like, pretty consistently, a lot of you have been like, in almost every stream, and... Why did I click that? I didn't want to click that! My streaming numbers have been, like, up overall when I check my YouTube. And I'll be honest, Umamusume has actually gotten me like... I left Florida with 89 subs on YouTube. I now have 107 subs on YouTube, and it's only from playing Umamusume. That's true, Nam, you do. You're a much appreciated lurker. We're not running Pace Tracers, unfortunately, so we'll take Redshift. I deserve more streams? Meaning I deserve to stream more, or you mean more people watching me?
注目の一番人気7番桜爆心王
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄
like I said, since I'm now back from my vacation and after this weekend where I'm gonna be gone for Anime NYC, I shouldn't have any major events coming up for a while until the holiday season. So I'm gonna try and start producing more content. Lean into the anime side as a feature? What do you mean by that? You deserve to be happy? You're projecting your depression? Oh, don't be depressed! What do you mean by leaning into the anime side? Like, doing anime reviews and stuff like that? Playing anime games. I mean, yeah, but I like a lot of games that are not anime-based. Oh my god. Like, I play this game because I like gacha games. I like gacha games. I don't like spending money on them, but I do like gacha games. Do the Japanese vibes? I mean, but there's so many people who do that. But I will say, like, Umamusume has gotten brought my viewership up in general. Like, on YouTube, my sub count has gone up. I'm not seeing a huge increase in viewers on YouTube, but I do occasionally get 2 or 3 in the YouTube consistently viewing. There's none today, but there often are. I think what I really need to do is start producing some like extra content that's not just streaming, just to get my sub count up, and then I will naturally start getting more people in the streams just to watch. But we'll see how things goes. Like I said, in the next couple of months I have pretty much nothing until yeah, that's kind of why I'm sticking with Umamusume, other than the fact that I also like Umamusume. I'm sticking with it because it seems to be doing well in terms of people watching consistently. Alright, we're gonna take this race. And like, even when this game starts to fall off, I'll probably continue to play it. Just maybe I'll drop down to like once or twice a week and switch to other things, because I do want to go back to drawing, and I do want to do like other games as well. Bakushin! Bakushin power! She activated that skill really early. I think we got this race, though. I'm not gonna go back to TCG Soft Simulator. I've already decided that I'm not going back to that. At least, I don't know. The game has changed a lot since it first came out. I did go back to it just to see. And I'm like, oh my god, there's so many cards I don't know. It would take forever to get all the cards. Yeah, we'll take that. Gabagoobs and Gabagets. You're heading out? Alright, have a good night, BB. We're almost done here. When I finish this campaign, which we're gonna run through really quick, I'll be off too. But thanks for stopping by. It was great chatting.
いざ爆
あれはスタート。各大け焼きを越え4コーナーへ。
Yeah, get it, Sakura Bakshin! So, Alfonso, do you have actually any classes in person? Or is it like all online classes? Alright, we're speedrunning this! Tomorrow, okay. That's good that you only have one day in person. We're gonna run another race, actually.
ここは負けられない一番人気。いざ爆心。
今スタートが切られます。大ダッシュを見せたのは7番。
Don't let Taiki Shuttle pass you!
大気シャトル飛んでくる200を通過。追いすがる大気シャトル。桜爆心を逃げる先頭は桜爆心をお見事桜。
Not even close, Taiki, get out of here! You hope Teo was- Teo wasn't even in that race, I don't think!
誰が相手だろうとも。
Alright, what skills can we pick up here? Definitely straight away adept. She needs anything that she can get to, like, close out the win. Yes, we're gonna race 3 times in a row.
大丈夫です。足に近づく。
ここは負けられない1番人気9番。
Teo always wins in your heart, yeah. Fair enough.
爆心。
スタートです。
No!
各馬娘
You can't late start as a front runner. What is this?
勝負が決まるぞ。桜爆心を花を進むさあ。
Alright, she's got this.
2番手争いは11番4番大楽勝。
Yeah!
ですから。
We're just doing speedrun here. We're just gonna run a bunch of races because I need to get that number down from 71. The only way to do it is to run like 20 races.
動きだ。トレーナーさん。またレースです。エネルギー切れが近くとも。
Alright, we'll rest. Really? Bakshin's your favorite?
私は晴れの日が。
I think what threw me off about Bakshin when I first saw her was I couldn't tell because, like, if her head is straight, you can't tell she has a ponytail, and I'm like, I hate her hair so much. And then I realized that it was just bangs, and I'm like, oh, that's not so bad. Alright, we need to run in an important race, so let's look for an important race. This one. We're gonna take a couple trainings. Take this speed training for sure. And we just got homestretch haste. I'll take this speed training as well. Damn it! I'm gonna risk that one. The max level Kitsusan is kind of important. I'm gonna skip this race in terms of watching it because, like, I know she's gonna win this. If she loses this, it'd be insane.
優等生ですからはっはっはっはっはっは
Damn. Gonna keep racing. Keep racing!
ここは負けられない優等生ですからはっはっはっはっはっは レースに向けて
Alright, I have a lot of skill points. Let's spend skill points on Homestretch Haste.
感じます
Yes, we are 3 consecutive races and we're gonna race.
大丈夫です
Yeah, I should have did the whip build and not the speed stamina build.
いざ爆心美しい青
But I did speed stamina because my intention for this is just to run a bunch of races.
第4コーナーカーブ
勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけていきます
Oh, Right Shower's gaining on her.
果たして抜け出すのは誰だ中山の直線は短いぞ後ろの子たちは間に合うか桜マシーンを見せる桜マシーンを
It doesn't do very much on sprinters, but it does on mile runners.
桜マシーンを先頭は桜マシーンを変わらない粘る粘る優等生ですから
Alright, she hitting big inspa.
おお力を感じます
Medium corner. She doesn't even run medium races.
動きなさい私の足なぜ重くなるのですトレーナーさんまたレースですか注目の一番人気6番
I mean, the other thing is that she's also a front runner, so she doesn't really need a whole lot of power either, as long as she has speed and stamina.
さあゲートが開くウマ娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね
Oh my god, you let her pass you!
やっぱり私 エネルギー切れが近くともパッさあ価値ある時間をあげるわ
Damn it! I already bought Homestretch Chase. Alright, it's classic year May.
注目の一番人気
You should be doing pretty good here.
いざ爆心今スタート各ウマ娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
これは位置取りが熾烈に
But yeah, the speed whip build is definitely best on her because her whole thing is you want to be able to trigger a bunch of skills at the most opportune time. And that opportune time is that final stretch. So if she activates home stretch haste, sprinter straightaways, and like all of these skills at the end, she just like freaking blasts kids. You're very right. You're very right. My wit cards are actually pretty good on this account. So I do have fine motion on my main.
エネルギー切れが近くとも私は
Yeah, Yeah, why not? Let's run this race.
注目の一番人気15番桜バッ
Sakura Bakshino. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. What is this? Alright, she got herself to the front, but Marzinski is right behind her. This is why stamina is important. Yeah! Who needs stamina? Well, you need the stamina to maintain your maximum speed. That's why you need stamina. Oh my god, that training though. Holy shit. Well, we missed out on it. Sure. Damn. Alright, we're just gonna take a heal. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about summer at all, so that was my bad. What do we got here? I don't really have a lot of skills I can take. I could take shooting for victory, but I don't want to. I think we're gonna take Thruster front runners so that she's like kind of guaranteed front. Take this sprint race. It's alright. I don't think this is gonna be a hard win. Again, I'm not even aiming for a win here. I'm just aiming to run a lot of races. I just need to knock that number down so I can potentially complete the Golshi thing tomorrow. Uh-oh. Here we go. Re what? Alright, we won. Nishino Flower! She's going to be a problem later, though. She's gonna be a problem later. Why are you reading? You're not a dinosaur. Dude, actually my least favorite character in this game. She's more malicious than King Doodoo. You are a fucking dinosaur? Well, then that explains why you're roaring. That was a really late activation. Starbucks Jr., you're so dumb! No, that's what I said. I don't like Nishino Flower more than King Doodoo. King Doodoo is... I don't like her because her skill is Doodoo, but... Nishino Flower is just like an actual nightmare character.
注目の一番人気17番桜爆心
Yeah, Nishino Flower has stolen more races from me than I'd like to admit.
いざ爆心
晴れはスタートです各馬娘まもなく第4コーナーカーブ
勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけていきます。
さあいよいよ直線だどのタイミングで誰が仕掛ける
And what's crazy is Nishino Flower doesn't come out for a while. Oh yeah, this is over. Sakura Bakushin! Bakushin power! How many races have we run?
動きなさい私の足
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 races? Okay, we're not doing bad.
トレーナーさんまたレースですかさすがの私も休憩欲しい
Alright, fine, we'll take a rest.
行きましょう
Stop complaining. Well, I gotta burn through the...
動きなさい私の足
I've gotta burn through, as many races as I can, because I still need 71 to complete the gold ship event. And you typically only average about, 10 to 15 races per run. So if I can burn, like, 20 plus runs in one shot here, then it makes doing races tomorrow morning easier.
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ
内から来るか。
Uh-oh, she's in 3rd place. That's not good. Oh, she bursted it out! No! Taiki Shuttle! Taiki Shuttle!
やっぱり私優秀です
Taiki Shuttle.
動きなさい私の足
Oh, Professor of Curvature.
生徒の模範としてほりゃ
Useless skill.
ギリギリが 動きなさい私の足
Let's look at our skills. We're gonna go for Professor of Curvature. We're gonna take a look at the races we can run. There's a lot we can do here. We're gonna run them!
ここは
Yeah, like I said, my goal is not necessarily to win this run. My goal is simply to get her as many races as I can.
いざ爆心さあゲートで各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切る
Eh?
先頭は桜がついよ変わら
Yeah.
ないですから
Winning baby races is easy! Tissues! No! You're gonna need me to drink that water? Oh my goodness, okay.
なぜ重くなるのですギリギリが近くとも私は強く
Let's do this. don't want to run mile races. Bah. Don't sleep deprive yourself. You want to run sprints.
ここは負けられない一番人気15番桜爆心王
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄すら感じて。
It is an hour till midnight. When I'm done with this, I'm getting off.
いざ爆心
今スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いはマルゼンスキー、桜爆心7番マルゼンスキー会長に飛ばして行きます。先頭をかけます。マルゼンスキー、続きマルゼンスキー、桜爆心。
No, you better kick Marzensky's ass. Oh yeah, she's got it.
強すぎる。先頭は変わらず桜爆心王。大
優等生ですから
I do need to eat. I need to sleep. But I also get to work from home tomorrow, so it's not that bad. You're right, I am gonna play at least one run while I'm in bed. You're 100% right. But that's gonna be on my other account, so... Not so bad.
いざ爆心
I cannot bring my PC to my bed.
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
内から来るか外か。
Alright, Sakura's crushing it. I might just do another Sakura Bakushin run tomorrow morning. If I can get, like, keep getting, like, 20 or so runs per time I do it. Alright, it's Jover. We got Professor of Curvature.
レースに向けてレースですよね大丈夫です注目の一番人気4番
Was there ever any doubt that I was gonna play on my phone when I go to bed? I don't think there was.
桜が見守る下での熱き戦い。電撃力ハロー高松の今スタートが切られ絶好の立ち上がりを見せたのは15番。続いて2
Go, Sakura Bakushin! It's Jover.
爆心的勝利
Listen, I need to get the A+ Uma. I have not gotten one yet. My brother has less runs than I do, and he has A+ Umas, and I do not. I've been literally trying to farm for 3-star Sparks for the past 2 weeks, and I have not gotten a single one. It's very upsetting. And it's not like I'm not meeting the criteria for them either, I am.
力を感じます
No, I'm looking for the A+ Uma, Alfonso. The A+ Uma. Not the A Uma. I have a bunch of A Umas as well. I need A+ Umas.
動きなさい私の足なぜ重くなるのですトレーナーさんまたレースですかさすがの私も休憩欲しいです私は彼ふむふむ爆心トレ注目の一番人気18
A greedy bastard? I mean, am I?
スタート。大欅を越え4コーナーへ互いに足を
I'm working hard for my Sparks and I still can't get the Sparks that I want. Is that being greedy or is that just putting the effort in? I'm like so close. I have so many 2-stars. I need to get 1 3-star, and then I can just keep going and get my 9-star. I just want a 9-star Uma that I can put up for my legacy. Then everyone will love me. Nice training. Alright, take a rest here. Go into summer fully rested. Excuse me. Yeah, my brother, he's just so hell-bent on getting the frickin' sparks for Haru without using Uma Pure. So he's like not focused on getting 9-star sparks right now. Get out of here, Ogre Cap! Right. Crushing it! I think Sakura Bakushin is like clearly the easiest person to win with. How is he cheating? Do I even have I can get this skill. But there's like no point because she's not running that kind of race. You haven't figured it out yet, but you know he's cheating somehow? I mean, fair. He's a suspicious dude. I mean, it's very possible. As long as you hit... So, here's something I'm not sure any that you guys know. So, for the URA campaign, it's the beginner campaign of the entire game. So, there's actually a secret buff in it that makes you have more skill points than you visually see on the screen. There's actually a hidden bonus of 600 to each skill stat. So as long as you run a semi-okay run, you should have a shot at the URA finals. And the more wit you have, the better your runner is gonna execute their run. So you could have like very basic stats in all other categories, but if your wit's super high, you'll probably come out on top. Yeah, there is a secret stat. And there's a good amount of people who don't know about it. So like if you've ever wondered why like when you go into team trials, your Umas may not be the best for that team trial, it's sort of because like there's a hidden stat that's giving you race bonuses in the campaign. Just something to keep in mind. Yep, there's a lot of things you learn from looking things up and watching a lot of Umamusume tip videos and guides. I've read a couple guides. Trying to maximize my gameplay without ruining the game. Like, I'm not trying to completely min-max, but I am trying to, like, do pretty good at the game, I guess. I'm never gonna be like those freaking crazy Japanese super Uma players, but I can do my best. Exactly. I'm trying to like get better at playing the game, but I'm not trying to be like the ultra statistical purist that exists out there for sure. Like there are people out there who are just like super crazy about the game and like will tell you the statistical probability of each choice down to like how to play the game perfectly, and it's just like, I'm not interested in that. I know what each of the the interactions do. I have a good amount of them memorized because I've played so many runs. If there's ones I don't know, because I'm typically running the same support cards, so I have most of the interactions down of what I want and how to maximize my run. But if there's ones I don't know, I look them up. And the rest is kind of like, yeah, there's obviously a make or break point where hitting a certain skill chance is worth it versus not. And my husband was kind of giving me like the probability percentage rundowns of certain things in like a broad strokes kind of way. But I'm not looking for that level of minutia. I'm just looking for like what's gonna give me a better run. I'm not looking for ultra optimization. Exactly. If you get everything perfect every time, then it's not fun anymore. Alright, we're not gonna do a run this turn. We're gonna heal. I don't care enough. And like, there are just things that you're not gonna be able to avoid. Like there are certain random chance events that you can't avoid. Like if you get freaking Golshi training restricted, like you could have the perfect run, and if you get training restricted, it can throw you. So like, there's always gonna be the runs that get completely washed or thrown because of stupid shit like that. But just knowing like how to, oh my god, if this little runt passes her, I'm gonna be so mad. Yeah, blow her away, Sakura. Screw that little runt. Stupid Nishino flower baby. Yeah, gap her. 3.5 lengths. Take that, you little munchkin. No. She will not lose to Nishino flower. Nishino flower must go away. I don't even think there's a run worth running in this turn. I'll take the rest. Bye, Alfonso. We're almost done. But thanks for being here. Enjoy work and classes. Don't burn yourself out. You too. Have a good night. Alright, we're almost at the end of this run, and then we go sleep. This is not a bad run, despite the fact that we've run like 20 races. And she's gone. Well, it'd be shit if I only ran 19. Jesus. How many did we run? Let's check. Bye, Alfonso. Thanks for being here. Alright, so we've run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 26 races. We've won 24 of them. And then there was one that was obviously the most loyal. I mean, clearly. Alright, 27. Oh yeah, I'm tired. My eyes are on fire.
レースですよね。大丈夫です。足に力は入らずとも。ここは負けられない一番人気。いざ爆心。
さあゲーキングヘイロー好スタート。
Get it! Oh yeah, she gone. I mean, she's running in baby races. She better win. Alright, do I even have a skill I can actually purchase at this point in the game? I guess we can take that. Alright, let's go! Sprinting!
注目の一番人気11
Mayano Tapagan! Biwa is just so friggin' tall. You beeline bursted this early? What are you gonna do on the final stretch? Alrighty. Yeah, Speedo. Sixth favorite. Oh god. Late start! No! There's no way she comes back from that. Try again! None of this late start stuff. I didn't get focus on the skill chart, which was unfortunate. Because that's so useful. Oh no, she's getting bullied. Oh, she came out! She got out! Nice! Alright, last race! And then we sleep. Oh yeah, if you... And like, she doesn't have a lot of power, because I'm not building her with power at all. Oh look, power. I think that's the last skill that I can actually purchase that I actually want. The rest are kind of doo-doo. Oh, Moxie! Moxie way better. Because she's likely not going to activate Behold the King's Divine Might, because if she's in first or second, she's never really going to pass anyone. So Moxie's way better for her. Oh no, she late started, but she's in first. She late started, but she's in first. Oh, but this is a close one. Bakshi power! Nice. I mean, this was overall a pretty solid run despite just spamming races. It was the tissues, man. If we didn't get the tissues, we would have went a lot further. Well, why the skill anyway, just to have it? Like, that was a solid run! And I think I completed a bunch of, like... Wait, you cannot honestly tell me that was my best boxing run. That was my best boxing run! I'm upset that that was my best boxing run. I also just got a bunch of carrots because I completed some of the... By 1,000! Yeah, I don't run a lot of boxing on this account. I guess we're gonna edit our team because she's my best boxing. I mean, look, I still have a C-ranked King Halo over here. Look at all the freaking carrots I just got. 510? Alright, where are we at? We're at 474, so let's pull out that calculator. 516 minus 474. I need to run 42 more runs, which is approximately 2 more campaign runs. I can do that when I wake up. Sharing is caring? Do you want me to pull? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm gonna save my carrots for now. We're gonna save. You want my carrots? I can't give you carrots. Apologies. Alright. Noms, have a wonderful night. Anybody else who's still hanging around, have a wonderful evening. If you are new, please leave a follow on Twitch or a like and subscribe on YouTube. It helps me out a lot and I appreciate it greatly. Have a great night, and I will be streaming Apex tomorrow. So, bye-bye!